Yeah, just holding guys accountable. Coach is pretty hard in practice and stuff like that. So when there's taking them aside, like any of the freshmen that get down on themselves, stuff like that, just let them know it's gonna be all right. Like just keep playing hard, keep fighting through, things like that.
For me, kind of like Terrence said, just holding the young guys accountable every day, understanding that coach is going to get after us. Doesn't care who you are, he's going to yell at you if you mess up every time. So just making sure the young guys don't get down on themselves, and for me, just being more vocal and talking more to my teammates.
You kind of try to learn, because it is a new system, do you try to learn that system kind of faster so that you can help younger guys who not only is it a new system for them, but it's also their first time, playing college basketball?
Absolutely. You try to, especially when we put in plays, you try to learn them as fast as you can, even though it's a lot coming quickly. But as older guys, we should need to learn those faster, just so when the young guys do mess up, we can kind of direct them, even though it's new for everybody.
Like Keith said that his defensive system is easier to grasp than the offensive side. What do you think the most challenging parts are in learning his offensive system kind of on the fly?
Just a lot of plays, there are a lot of different cuts out of them, a lot of different options out of every play, and a lot of plays look the same but have different endings, and that's pretty much the most difficult part of it.
Mike, what kind of things do you set for yourself as far as goals this year? Or how do you encore, I guess, with everything you did last season?
I haven't sat down and made any personal goals. My biggest goal is to win. Last year I feel like we underachieved as a team. I feel like we could have won a lot more games, especially if you look at the way we lost those games at the end of games. So, I haven't made any personal goals. My goal is to come in, be a good leader for these guys, and I learn from my older guys some more. So just come in and win games.
What has Coach Jambrot done for you guys, Mike, as far as closing out those kind of games that are tough down the stretch and you got to be mentally tough? What has he done to kind of train you guys to prepare for that better?
In practice, towards the end of practice, he makes sure he actually gets on us more at the end of practice than he does in the beginning. And his biggest thing for that is, I understand you guys lost at end of games last year because your mental focus was gone. So towards the end of practice, when we all get tired and fatigued, he makes sure he stays on us so we understand, even though we're tired, we need to focus even harder.
Renee, you had 10 double-digit scoring efforts off the bench last season. What did you kind of try to improve heading into this year in order to build on that and possibly step into a starting role?
Basically, I just been working a lot on my catch and shoot and things like that. I just been working a lot on my defensive ability to try to get in the passing lanes and just making the game much easier for me.
I guess for Taryn and Renee, do you feel like this is like a fresh start? Is something, because that's something Keith talked about, that even certain players, times last year you struggled, but just putting you in a new system and a fresh start, a new coach is something that could possibly just be good for your careers. Is that something that you see?
Yeah, I definitely think it's a fresh start for both of us. We talk about it all the time. I think it's the new system has helped. I definitely think it's a fresh start for me. I feel fully healthy this year. I found out at the end of the season last I was playing half the year with my meniscus was still slightly ripped after my first surgery, so I got another surgery. I feel way more healthy. I feel back to 100%. So I feel like it's a first start for me definitely this year.
When was that second surgery?
I was right after the season. Yeah, right after the season.
When were you able to start kind
I've
of
been going for a while.
activities?
I've been going for a while now. It's been like 3-4 months. I haven't missed much, to be honest. I think I've done all basketball activities this year. It was more in the off season. I got the surgery, so I'm fully back. I'm fine now.
What knee were you saying?
The same knee, the left knee.
Left knee?
Yeah.
For all you guys, obviously after struggling last year, Mike, to start with you, how do you kind of balance being realistic and understanding that maybe this is a rebuilding year, or do you kind of, is your mindset like, no, we want to win kind of right away? Like, how do you balance those two?
We understand from last year, and one thing we understand is anything can happen. You can win a big game, for example, we beat Pitt last year, and then to go after on a losing streak, So we understand that anything can happen, but at the same time, we don't look at this year as a rebuilding year. We practice hard every day to try to win. No one wants to just sit here and, like the NBA guys say a lot of time, and tank a season. We're not trying to do that. We're trying to come in and win from day one.
Mike, I saw you on Twitter. What does 14 feel like? Just the fact that you guys were 14 and then you guys weren't really happy about it. How much motivation does that give you, being selected where you were?
It's huge motivation. It just goes to show that, we have something to prove, and our backs are against the wall again. But at the same time, people don't expect very much of us, so we have nothing to worry about. So just go out every night, play hard. That's all we can do.
What was your reaction to getting named third team all-conference?
It hurt a little bit, but, such is life, you know. I'm not one to dwell on past things, so it is what it is, and like I said, we just got to come out and prove people wrong.
For all you guys, I'm sure, you know, with the new coach now, you're kind of used to him, but I'm sure things are still really different. How have things with Dan Brock been different just leading up to, you know, tip-off, basically?
Dan Brock's a really big relationship guy. He definitely tries to build that relationship with you off the court. I think that was the biggest change for me. I had a good relationship with the last coach, but I think Dan Brock just really, really focuses on just getting to know you, getting really caring for you and stuff like that. So that's been good. I think that's just been good for building on the court things too. You know, I have more trust in him. He trusts me, so I know that's really big for me.
How does that help you? I mean, when you learn a coach, is it important to learn his I guess, his personality?
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well as his X's and O's?
Yeah, it's definitely big. That's just as important because I mean, you gotta like the guy, you gotta trust him if you're going to war for him every day, and I think that's really big for me. I think Dan Brock's done a great job, but I definitely have his back. He has mine. I know that, so I think that was really big for me this year.
How do you three guys kind of go through that feeling out process with the new coach? I mean, do you run into it right away and try to find it, or do you just sort of let it kind of evolve over time and then kind of, you know, pick up stuff on you know, here and there on the slide?
You kind of just let it evolve over time. It's kind of like it's almost like in a new relationship or something like that. You know, you kind of just figure it out. It's like you're forced in him when you kind of feel it out, figure it out, find out what he likes and what he doesn't like, how he is. But for so far, I think it's been great. Everybody's been really good to us, and we've been playing hard for him. I think I can speak for all of us, so we definitely trust him. We definitely have his back on everything we do.
Taryn, for you, do you feel like you guys have, you know, a little something to prove? You know, being picked 14th, you got 5 guys, you know, sitting out, and then also, you know, just so many moving pieces over this offseason. Do you feel like you have something to prove?
Of course, I definitely do. With the history we had last year, I see why people don't have much belief in us, but the guys in the locker room definitely more than believe in ourselves. We think we're gonna have a really good year. We definitely believe in the talent we have, the hard work, the dedication we put in. So it's definitely motivation, something to think about. But we know what we have to do. They could have picked us 14th first. It didn't matter. We just came out with the same mindset. We know we have to do this here to win. So.
What are some of the things you see in the young guys who will probably have to, you know, play right away, like Titus, and you know, and contribute? What do you see out of those young guys that gives you faith that you do have a little depth, even if you have, you know, kind of a slim margin for error?
They're confident young guys. They're talented beyond their years. I know that for sure. But they're definitely confident. They believe in themselves. They need boosted sometimes, but that's one thing I notice about them. They come in and play every day. They believe in their skill set. You can see it when they play. They're confident in themselves. They don't really defer to the older guys. They play basketball like they've been here before. Now I respect that of the young guys.
Are you guys seeing the progress you want to see so far? The first couple weeks of practice, you know, just as a team and both, you know, individually?
Yeah, we definitely seen a lot of progress. Always room for improvement, things like that. But I think we've been moving along well. But the first game's in a couple weeks, so we got to take another big jump here before the season starts.
Mike, after, you know, leading the team in scoring last year as a freshman, this year, how has Dan Brock worked with you to make sure you improve in other areas, you know, as far as defense and just becoming a more complete player?
He gets on me every day about every little thing that I do. But, I mean, it's just something that I sat down and told him that I wanted in the offseason was somebody to push me no matter how I felt about it. And, helping me in every option as far as cutting, you know, being a better on-ball defender, help-side defender, even being more vocal, you know. So, yeah, he gets after it every day, and that's just not with me, it's with everybody. So it definitely is helping.
Is it kind of a mental challenge for you to make sure you don't have, you know, any kind of slump after coming off of a really good year last year?
No, I wouldn't say it's anything mental. Trust the work that you put in the summertime and every night, every day. So it shouldn't have any slump because our guys work hard. You know, we all come in the gym late nights. We all here in the back early in the morning for practice. So no one should have a slump.